video so that you can learn the moves to when God says it, you can believe it. If you already know the moves and just want to practice it with the music, that's another video. So go ahead and ask your parents to help you find that one. And this is the one that we're going to learn the moves just with the words without the actual song playing. So as a quick reminder, if I move this hand, this is going to be your right hand because you're being my mirror. And if I move this hand, this is going to be your left hand, like as if, again, I was your mirror. So let's practice. Ready? Show me your right hand. Good job. And your left hand? Very nice. All right, so at the very beginning, we start off with some solos. Now, I'm going to practice as if I don't have any of the solos. So if you're not the one singing, you're going to just be making the faces that the moves say instead of singing. So the beginning starts out with these words. Ready? Oh. What God promises, and then everybody says, He will do. And then the solo starts. It says, remember when God sent us to Abraham that day to tell him he would have a son, God would provide a way. So if you're not the one singing the solo, here are the moves you're going to do. First, you're going to think, and you really got to make a good thinking face so that everyone in the crowd knows what you're doing. So you're thinking, and you're going to tap your temple, and then all of a sudden you're going to remember, and you're going to, light bulb! You make a light bulb face, and then you nod because you remember. So it starts with, remember when God sent us to Abraham that day to tell him he would provide a son. You're going to tap a little boy on the head in front of you. God would provide a way. So you're making a road. You're making a way to what God has promised, okay? So think about it. Remember it. The little boy, he made a way. And then the next solo sings this. They sing, and remember when God sent us to Moses years ago, he promised to be with him when he went to see old Pharaoh. So you're going to think again, and then you're going to remember, and then it said, God promised, so you're going to hold your hands like you're praying and you're promising, and then you're going to raise your hands when it says Pharaoh, and then the music, this is our favorite part, remember? It goes like this. Boom. All right, so you're going to move your head around in a circle, another circle, and then just straight for it, as hard as you can without hurting yourself, okay? So then it talks about Joshua, and the soloist sings, and then we told old Joshua to march around the town, those mighty walls of Jericho, they all came tumbling down. So then we told Joshua to march around the town. You're going to just move your arms like you're marching. You're not going to move your feet because that would be really loud. So we're just going to move our arms. And then it says the mighty walls of Jericho, so you're going to put your arms up like walls. They all came tumbling down. All right, so then it says, why don't the people listen? So you're going to open your arms up like a question. When will they ever learn? You're going to stand up. And then we're all going to sing, God always keeps his promises. God always keeps his word. All right, so your keywords are God. So God always keeps his promises. God always keeps his word. All right, now we're going to move on to the chorus. So it's when God says it, and then you're going to look. You can believe it. 2, 3. All right, so you're going to nod and point your finger. 1, 2, 3. When God says it, you can believe it. And then every word he says, you're going to put your hands up like you're speaking really loud. And then it says, will always come true. So you're going to put your palms facing down, bring them towards your tummy, and bring your elbows down, and then open. All right, so let's do that one more time really slow because that might be hard for some people. So every word he says will always come true. Boom. All right, then when God says it, turn the other way, you can believe it because every promise in his book, he will do. All right, so remember in this song, our move that we always go to if we don't know what to do is we put our hands on our hips. So after we do, God always keeps his promises, God always keeps his word, done, done. Anytime in the chorus that you're not doing a move, put your hands back on your hips. Let's practice that. Ready? When God says it, you can believe it. Every word he says will always come true. When God says it, you can believe it. 'Cause every promise in his book he will do. Got it? The singing wasn't that good, so you guys make sure that you sing louder than me, okay? All right, so every promise in his book he will do. Now we're going to go to some more solos. So we're gonna remember like before. Yeah, I remember. And then we're gonna rock baby Jesus. And go ahead and look at your hand as if it's where the baby's head is gonna be. So you're gonna go ahead and rock it. And so that's that part. And then the next soloist sings, and remember when God sent us to Joseph in a dream, the child that's born of Mary will come to set men free. So you're gonna think, you're gonna remember, and then since Mary already rocked the baby, we're gonna make Joseph burp the baby. So pat your baby on the back, and then it come to set men free. That's actually like sign language for free. So there you go, now you know sign language. Okay, and then we're all gonna sing together. So, and soon we'll tell the shepherds, so you're gonna act like the shepherds are the crowd. So first you're gonna tell the shepherds over here to your right, and then you're gonna tell the shepherds over here to your left. Okay, let's practice that. And soon we'll tell the shepherds, and then you're gonna say peace on earth, goodwill to men. So you're just gonna have your praying hands like we did before with Moses, and then you're gonna open them up to all the men, okay? And soon we'll tell the shepherds peace on earth, goodwill to men. And then we're gonna tell the shepherds again. We'll tell them they can find the child in the town of Bethlehem. So you're gonna point really far away because from where we're standing, Bethlehem is really far. So just point as far as you can. So then the words say, so we hope the shepherds listen. So you're gonna kind of rub your hands together like you really hope they listen, all right? So it's kind of like you're praying, but also just like you're nervous. One of the people in our practice said it's like you're putting on hand sanitizer. So if that's what you need to think about, go ahead and put on your hand sanitizer, all right? So we tell the shepherds, peace on earth, goodwill to men. We tell them they can find the child in the town of Bethlehem. So we hope the shepherds listen to what will soon occur. And then you know this part because we already did it. God always keeps his promises. God always keeps his word. All right, now we're gonna do the chorus again. And then we're gonna count off some of the people that God has told his promises to. So we're gonna do Mary and Joseph, then switch hands, and the shepherds too. So let's practice that one more time. Ready? Mary and Joseph and the shepherds too. Good job. And then it says, God will keep his promises. So this is our move for promises, the whole dance. So we're gonna come back to this. God will keep his promises to me and to you. Pretty self-explanatory, right? So point at yourself and point at me, and I'll point at you, all right? So God will keep his promises to me and to you because what he says, you're gonna wind yourself up, he will do, all right? So you're gonna stretch as high as you can. So make sure you go from really small to really big, because that's what we're going for, all right? And then we do the chorus. When God says it, you can believe it. Every word he says will always come true. When God says it, you can believe it, because every promise in the book, and then since this is the last chorus, we're gonna mix it up and throw them off. So it goes, every promise in the book, you'd be wise to take a look. All right, so if you know the words and if you know that the chorus sounds different, it'll help you remember that the moves are different. So every promise in his book point, you'd be wise to take a look. Every promise in the book he will do. And then at the very end you say, he will do. Got it? So you go down for he, then up will do. And then remember you hold it. So keep your arms nice and straight and your hands up until I put mine down. Are yours down? Mine are still up, so your arms should still be up. Okay, now you can put them down. Good job. Thank you so much for practicing. If you have any questions, you can always ask me or Miss Jen, and I hope you have a good time practicing with the music.